I think they'll talk themselves into it if they get a win this week. But if they go to 0-4 and Kirk Cousins is not in their long-term plans, as it seems at this moment that he's not, then you have to take the phone call and you have to see if something would work out.
Vikings fans had another disappointing Sunday 28-24 loss to the Chargers at US Bank Stadium. And of course, since it's the 0-3 start, the knives and the speculation have already been out for a Kirk Cousins trade before the 0-3 start. And now it's only ratcheted up more. Adam Schefter going on the Pat McAfee show earlier Monday saying that Kirk Cousins is the most intriguing name, said that there was nothing going on that he knows of, but that it does make sense from both sides if both sides want to do it. So if it were to happen, how would it happen? And should it happen, I guess, at this point in the season?
Yeah, I think with the salary cap situation, the Vikings would probably have to figure out a way to keep some of Kirk Cousins' salary on their books. But as we know in the NFL, if you want something to happen badly enough, teams can usually figure it out when it comes to the salary cap. I mean, one of the troubles here with this conversation is just that the New York Jets clock is ticking for when they could possibly remain competitive. Like there's only so many more weeks that they could go and lose and then feel like they can dig out of their hole with a better quarterback. And it's, of course, a 1-year solution and 1-year solution only, unless Aaron Rodgers decides to retire and then things get really weird. But it seems that Rodgers wants to come back and give it another try next year. So that complicates things. Also, if the Vikings win this week against the Carolina Panthers, they're going to look at their schedule going forward and say, yes, there is a game against Kansas City. Yes, there is a game against San Francisco, but there's also 2 Chicago games. There's Vegas. There's Denver. There's New Orleans, with it unclear when Derek Carr's shoulder is going to be back to 100%, and then maybe an opportunity at the end of the season to beat Detroit a couple times or to beat Green Bay. So I think they'll talk themselves into it if they get a win this week. But if they go to 0-4 and Kirk Cousins is not in their long-term plans, as it seems at this moment that he's not, then you have to take the phone call and you have to see if something would work out, because we can go over the 0-3 stats. Yes, there are other teams who in the past have done it. Also, the division does not look untouchable, although, you're going to have to climb out of some issues there, being down a few games from the outset, but it's not unbelievable that they could come back based on the team they have, the Justin Jefferson they have. But if you get to 0-4, good night, everyone. You are not coming back to make the playoffs from starting a season 0-4. That is virtually impossible. And then it starts to become a discussion. Then you can try to play Jaron Hall, play Nick Mullins, and start taking a look at football on Saturdays at other quarterbacks. So I think that the Vikings have a very, very good chance to win at Carolina. But should they lay an egg there, then yes, this discussion ramps up.
That's been another Purple Insider Extra for Bring Me the Sports. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the Purple Insider Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Talk to you next time.